What's up, beautiful peeps? Today I am sharing my curly hair routine using the Zotos All About Curls products. And I've actually been using this line for about probably like 2 years now. I feel like it's the longest I've ever stuck to one particular product line, so I'm pretty happy with them. And I'll just be using their low lather cleanser, conditioner, bouncy cream, and high definition gel, and diffusing at the end. But if you like all the nitty-gritty details, then stick around as I break down the whole process. So of course we'll start by washing our hair, and what I like to do is just let that warm water run through my hair first and massage my scalp a little bit so that that product can start getting loose before I even start applying shampoo and everything. Then I go ahead and use the low lather cleanser, and I just apply a generous amount. Start with really just my roots, and I like to use this little brush thing to get it to work up a lather. And as you can see, like, this shampoo does have a little bit of lather even though it's sulfate free. And then I basically just work it through the rest of my hair and my ends to make sure it's all clean, and just give it a really good rinse before moving on to the next step. It is time for conditioner, and I'm just applying a good amount, and I like to just kind of massage my hair a little bit with the conditioner before I go ahead and, brush out the knots and have a little dance party in between, because it's gonna be a process. Now, getting serious again, I'll take my little detangling brush and work my way from the very ends up to the top of my hair, making sure to take my time and try my best to not pull on these crazy knots right here. And just for the record, this conditioner is actually pretty good. It has like really good slip in my opinion. I just hadn't washed my hair in a while and I let it get really tangled, but it's pretty good for detangling. And now we are almost done detangling the whole thing, and of course you're gonna throw a little hairball at the wall. And now my hair is fully detangled, so I go ahead and rinse out the conditioner, making sure that it's really rinsed out well in the root area. So that's why I kind of lift my hair up like that a little bit, but I usually leave like just a little tad bit of conditioner. I never really fully wash the whole thing out. Now it is time for some bouncy cream, and as you can see, I don't use a whole lot of it. My hair is pretty thin and I don't like it to be super weighed down, so I just go ahead and apply that more from like the middle to the ends, and then like the little leftovers at the top of the hair so that my roots aren't weighed down. And I just go ahead and comb that through the hair just to make sure that it's evenly distributed throughout my hair. And this is kind of like my lazy method. I'll just section off this little piece of the top of my hair and work with the bottom of the hair all at once. So we have reached the final product, which is gel. And whatever amount I put in my hands, I like to basically just distribute evenly between the left and the right side, just to try to make sure that I get equal amounts of product on each side, as opposed to just putting product on one side and then trying to put that same amount of product on the other side, if that makes sense. I go in again with my comb and just comb through to make sure that all the product is distributed evenly throughout my hair. And then just with my fingers, I'll comb through my hair and just make sure to separate, like lift up the hair a little bit off of the roots so that it's not like matted down to my roots when it dries. And then just give it like 2 or 3 scrunches at the very end. Now I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process for the top section, and I'll just apply the gel all together, and then I'll section off little pieces and comb back each of those pieces. And I do this for this section at the top and front only because that's like the most important section, since it's what's most visible of the hair. And once that is all done, I'll just flip my hair forward, scrunch a couple times, make sure those curls are nice and separated, and then move in with the diffuser. This little claw looking thing is the Diva Curl Diffuser, and you don't have to use this particular diffuser attachment, you can just use a regular one. But if you'd like one, I will put the link down below in the description box. And I will go ahead and start diffusing my hair, and I just use the low heat on the dryer. And here I'm just kind of picking at this little curl gone wrong, so now is a good time to fix those if you see any before they dry into that position. So after like 5 minutes of diffusing and an outfit change, I picked up some frizz, and so I decided to just put a little bit more gel. And what I do is I just grab the gel and distribute it in the palms of my hands, and then just run it through my hair like this. This is called prayer hands. So as you can see, I'm just running the product over the hair. Like I won't be putting my fingers through my hair and like running my fingers through my hair or anything like that anymore. Back to some more diffusing, and I always just keep my blow dryer on low heat to avoid heat damage. And after a few more minutes of diffusing, I've had to run out of the house and do some things, so here's where I'll stop. My hair's still a little bit damp, and yeah, let's see the full results when I come back from running errands. Alright, I'm back. So a few hours have passed since I was drying my hair. I had things to do, so I had to be outside, and I just let it air dry the rest of the way. It's pretty humid and a little bit rainy here, so my hair definitely got pretty big for like the first few hours. So now I can either go ahead and reapply some gel in the more like frizzier spots, and then that'll extend the life of this wash and go, or I just leave it alone and, you know, re-wet it a little bit, put some gel on tomorrow. Now that my hair is fully dry, I can like repart it or, you know, do whatever I want with it if I want to do that. What do you guys think? Middle part or side part?